good afternoon, good morning, wherever you might be. My name is Marva B. I am the Chief Editor, Owner, CEO of Black Link Magazine, and this is the Black Link Experience. We would like to welcome Ms. Megan B. to our show tonight. Megan, welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so Megan, right out the gate, we got to shout out Rothstein Beatz.
Yes, we do. Huge shout out to Rothstein Beatz for making this happen and for just making a lot of things happen. You know, we'll get into that.
And kudos to Rothstein. What up, bro?
Yes.
Hello. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started into the interview. Megan, go ahead and tell people who you are and what you do. Amazing bio. Go ahead and
thank you.
Yes,
thank you. Well, my name is Megan B. I'm, from Hampton Roads area, grew up in Virginia, and I'm a singer-songwriter, recording artist / music therapist / choir member. I love music. Music has been a huge part of my life since a very young age. And I've just recently started kind of getting back into my craft and finding who I am as an artist. So it's a really exciting time.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here. Music. What was it that sparked the interest of music for you? Like, what inspired you?
Yeah. So I think just the way it made me feel and the way that I recognized that from a young age, and just how I was able to express myself growing up. I feel like, we all experience these emotions and we're not really sure what to do with them. And so music was my way of expressing myself and trying to figure out what I was feeling. And, I could play a song or play a melody on a piano and it would just kind of put what I couldn't put into words, it would express that for me. So it's always come down to how it makes me feel, whether that's negative or a positive emotion, because, music makes us kind of feel all of those things.
It's true. It's true. For me, and I've said this plenty of times on my interviews, that music is an outlet for whatever emotion that you're having. For me, like music is my go-to. I love music. And for other people, it's literally saved their lives.
Yes.
So,
yes.
And so that's why I think music is just like, it's so important to life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, and then so go ahead and continue. There are some things that like Jimmy Kimmel and all that we know about. So you want to share with the world about that?
Sure. Yeah. So we can kind of back up a little bit to starting out maybe with my dad and all of because that's kind of where this dream of mine of using music, to impact others, but maybe in a bigger sense, being an artist. And so my dad really kind of helped instill that dream in me. And he really supported me from the get-go, from, 12, 13, 14 years old, probably starting just doing these different competitions up and down the East Coast. And, having a performance at the Kennedy Center. I got to sing the national anthem for the Georgetown Hoyas at the Verizon Center. And that was just an incredible experience, being able to look up and see my face on the big Jumbotron. And then this kind of coolest part, I guess, of that experience too, was just seeing how tall those basketball players are in real life. And for my, young adult self, it was almost like looking up, and I felt so small, but so big at the same time.
I met Shaq and I was like,
yes. Right. But so just having that experience and then kind of getting that kind of real world, okay, you've got to figure out what you're going to do for a living, right? You got to figure out how you're going to sustain yourself. And so kind of put the dream in the back seat for a little bit, focused on, getting a degree. And I did study vocal performance, but quickly after college, I kind of realized, all right, I've got to get a real job. I hate to say it that way, but that's kind of how society looks at it, but so I was teaching voice lessons. I was, working part-time gigs and things like that. And then I got a call from a friend who said, did you see in the newspaper about this gospel choir that's auditioning in the area? And I was like, I've never sung gospel before. And, but why not? And so I think I submitted my video the very last day of that they were accepting submissions. I was in my car, used my cell phone, filmed the video, and sent it in. And then I think a week or two later, I got that call that really just kind of sparked this dream to come alive again. So all of that to say, kind of, it's been a long road, and I've been so blessed to have experiences like going to Jimmy Kimmel and going to perform in LA and in New York. And it's just been incredible. It's such a literal dream come true.
Yeah. And that just goes to show you, whenever you put your mind to doing something, that you can do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, sometimes we have to step outside of the box. Like, gospel wasn't your thing, right?
Right. And now I've grown to just absolutely love it. And just, it's really impacted how I use my voice too, and really given me a deeper purpose and a deeper sense of, again, going back to how music makes us feel. Gospel just takes it to a whole another level. And I'm just loving every second of that.
So we hear about, the behind the scenes of the music business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are not happy stories. And then all that we get to see on this side of things is the glitz and the glamour.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share with us any experiences that you had that may have made you like uncomfortable or feel like, God, this was a tough time? And then if so, how did you combat that? How did you get past that?
Yeah. Well, I think a big theme has been just the rejection and the slam doors. Thank God for all of the open doors, but before that has to be the ones that shut in your face. And so that's been a big, I think, overall theme in my journey and my story is facing that, those no's, because it's going to be probably more no's than it. And it only takes that one yes. But before that, it's tough. And as they say, you grow a tough skin. And, I think on top of that would be now kind of experiencing that go of, getting on a plane and flying just out for a day and doing a really quick film or show and taping, and then getting right back on a plane. And, so it's very just fast paced, and, it's definitely a learning experience for me. And I think that doing all of that, traveling with my dad and going to all of those competitions and auditions and being told no so many times really helped me to kind of build that tough skin and help me to just keep going. Because now I've realized that, it just takes that one yes. And then you can really kind of start fresh and see where it takes you.
With the kids growing up today that want to come into the business, it's like overnight, they want everything now. I see that. And it's, you have to understand there's a process to this. Let's turn the tables a little bit and let's talk about Rothstein. How did you make that connection with Rothstein Beatz and tell people who he is and how you got connected?
So Rothstein is a producer. He's an amazing, just musician, artist, person, just a great, warm, friendly, kind, genuine soul. And we came to be, we came to know each other actually through another musician that, as I was starting to put myself out there, kind of met just randomly, and he was doing some music. And so he was actually working with Rothstein, and I showed up at the studio and I brought my guitar, and Rothstein and I were just kind of chatting and getting to know each other. And I was sharing my story, and I played him some songs on the guitar, and it was definitely a vibe, and he just kind of challenged me in a way that, just made me kind of think, why not? Because I remember him saying, what are you waiting for? Wow. And something as simple as that was just like, he is right. And I remember just going home that night. This is my first encounter with Roth, and just being like, it's time for me to really, really go for it. And like you said, put in the work. And we have been ever since. I think we met, it was late probably August or so of last year. And ever since, we've just been working. So I can't wait to share what we've been working on.
Yeah, and it's about to happen, right?
Yes,
Am I
1
seeing
week
things?
yesterday. Yeah, the 31st. So
Yes. Am I seeing something getting ready to drop? Do we
yes.
talk about it here or we can't?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So my debut single, incredible. My debut single, it's just such a wonderful, beautiful feeling. So grateful for all of this. It's dropping July 31st. It's called Ride. And I just am excited for everyone to hear it, to tap in and just kind of get an intro into my music, to who I am as an artist, and a little bit about my story too.
Yeah, I wanna just piggyback off what you said about Rothstein. I think that he's an amazing person. I had him here on for an interview, and he's been so open and helpful, whatever
Yeah.
in whatever area you know that you need. And
Right.
but what I really want to bring to people's attention is that a lot of times in this business, you get connected with the wrong people. With
Yes.
Rothstein, you know that you have a genuine person there to help you that's going to take you to the next level if you just put the work in.
Right.
So
Right.
congratulations on your,
Thank you.
is it Ride?
It's called Ride. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Come join the ride.
Come join the ride. That's coming
Yes.
out on July 31st. You guys, we'll talk about that in a little bit where you guys can find that. So
Yes.
let's talk about what you have going on beyond the what's getting ready to drop. What's in the cards for you right now? What do you guys got going on?
Yeah, so we are working on a full project, an album, to be released sometime the beginning of next year. So kind of in the meantime, we're just really working on getting that mixed and mastered. We're working with an amazing Grammy nominated producer, Bottz World. So yes, very excited and grateful about that. It's just been amazing. But so we've just been working on that, kind of doing some photo shoots in the back and doing some different, podcasts and things like that, just to start getting my name out there and starting to introduce us, and Megan B to the world.
Yeah. So I have to once again, Bottz, I have to shout him out.
Yes.
Bottz has been on the show, and I'm telling you, amazing, genuine people. And I think that you've gotten yourself wrapped up in some good stuff now. That's some good stuff. So kudos to you, and we wish you all the best. So you guys, we're talking to Megan B, you guys, and we're so excited to have her. Ride is dropping July the 31st. Megan B, go ahead and tell them, where can they find you on all social media sites?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at megan.b.music. I'm on Facebook at Megan B Music. Twitter, it's Megan B Music. You can find me on YouTube as well. I have 2 accounts, one for my original music and one for covers. I've done quite a few covers over the years as well. The song Ride will be dropping on July 31st, and it'll be on iTunes, Spotify, where you can find all your major streaming platforms. You're going to be hearing it. So thank you so much. Yeah.
So Megan, I always put everybody on the spot here. Is there anything you want to share with us just really quick? You want to break this?
Sure. Oh man. Sure. Yeah, I would just love to, first of all, just say thank you, Marva, for having me. Again, shout out to Rothstein and to Bottz. I am just grateful to be doing what I love and to be able to share music with you. So I'll sing a little bit of the single, give you a little taste of what you'll be hearing in a week. It's been a long time coming, but I'm on my way up, not about to slow up. Yeah, and I'm not done running towards my purpose. Gonna make it worth it.
Get it, girl.
Thank you.
I cannot wait till it drops. I will be supporting you. Black Link will follow you, and we'll just keep following you to the top.
Thank you.
Before you go, let me ask you this. Do you say a label or independent?
Well, we're considered Casino Gang Records. So that's who I'm under with Rothstein Beatz.
Okay.
He's producing it.
Okay.
Yeah. And mixed by Bottz. You know,
Whew, that's fire. And then
we're coming for it all.
Come on, girl, we ready.
Yes.
We ready.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then also, would you prefer to do live or in the studio?
Oh man. I really do love live performances. There's just a certain energy about that. So I'm really looking forward to taking this song on the road, taking it live, and getting that experience of being engaged with people, you know, hearing it live. So
well, when you get ready to go on the road, if you're anywhere near me, I'll be there to support you.
Yes, we're coming to Oklahoma.
Oh.
Yes.
I always tell me ain't nothing in Oklahoma. So
no, there's got to be something out there.
A Black Link magazine. See?
Amen. There we go.
Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for being with us, Megan B. Thank you for everything. We wish you nothing but success. You guys remember to respect yourself, respect each other. We are out. God.